James, I'm a 16-year-old gamer and I grew up playing PlayStation. Just wanted to say I like being able to watch your vids for one, laugh my fucking ass off, and two. Sometimes it's not English isn't everybody's native language, so I'm not sure. Sometimes it's somebody doesn't know how to type, or it's just because there's a language barrier maybe. So sometimes I might stumble upon the grammar or whatever. But this one right now, I'm not really sure why it got categorized under the funny emails, because it's not really that funny. But I don't know. Let's see. So anyway, laugh my ass off, whatever. See what I missed out on while I was a sperm cell in my dad's ball sack. Okay, that's why it's a funny email. Not a gamer. Hey, I really don't know anything about video games besides the recreational PS3 BS. I am a sneaker collector, so I understand your passion for NES. They are both passions that others would think were crazy. Anyway, I stumbled across your videos and had to say, you're the man. Take care. So, okay, well, I never thought of that. Maybe somebody, you assume that if somebody emails you, they're emailing because, they're a fan or they're interested in the same thing. But no, here's somebody who doesn't really know anything about video games. They're a sneaker collector. So really, anybody could email about anything. So, yeah, sneakers. Yeah, I could talk about sneakers. I did that It's Bullshit episode about shoelaces. I did the Reebok pumps in that Dracula video. Sneakers. I remember these commercials where there was these like sneakers and they would have like all these like neon lights coming out of them. And I begged my parents to get me them because I thought it was real. I didn't know it was just a special effect in a commercial. So when I got the actual shoes, I was like stomping around in them, and I was so disappointed. There were no lasers shooting out. Well, anyway, that's all I could say about sneakers. Okay, the heading of this message is fart. Wow, hey man, here's the deal. What do you think about the game Ninja Gaiden? You've never mentioned that in your videos, but they're still awesome. But they can be better if you tell me about the game. I would be happy. I'm fucking curious. Seriously, man, you're cool. Well, thank you, but I don't know if this was before my Ninja Gaiden episode, but there's a whole episode on that, so you should check it out. Okay, here's one. It just says fire, heat. That's it. That's the message. Fire, heat. Hello, I love your reviews. Just one question though. I want to start doing reviews. How did you make such a good name for yourself? Please write back. Thanks. I really don't know. I mean, I just did reviews of games and said shit and fuck a lot, so I don't know. That went well for me, so find a niche. Okay, this one says JGJGJGJGG. I can't believe I just read that. Hey, I am Mr. Bucket. What the fuck, Mr. Bucket? Okay. Legend of the Blue Hole comments. James, I really enjoyed the Blue Hole. I thought it was a well shot, knowing your budget is small at best, and had a good consistent tone. I grew up and currently still live in South Jersey, so it's interesting for me to see any sort of attention given to the Pine Barrens legends and how they are portrayed. Yeah, me too. I was really interested in just legends in South Jersey, because it's just woods. It's just there's like nothing to do down there, so it's just like there's the Jersey Devil and all kinds of like stories, and I thought to make like a whole series of short films based on the legends. So it's nice to get emails that other people were interested in that too, because I fondly look back at the making of that film and like how inspired I was at that time, and like I really want to get back to that because I had a whole bunch of ideas for future Jersey Odysseys episodes, and I never got to make another one. I guess I appreciate your stuff because I can somehow relate. I'm a 27-year-old guy, and my life has never been easy. I grew up watching those old classic movies, playing video games, and Nintendo itself was a big part of my childhood. I guess ironically, Nintendo was my original escape, as it was mine, yeah. So, when I see these videos, it reminds me of the days where being a child was carefree. There was little to no responsibility, and there was no worry. It takes me back to a simple time where all I had to do was go to school. Yep, you couldn't have said it better. But the rest of my days were dedicated to what I wanted to do. I'm probably not the only person that thinks like that. Those moments of recollection remind me of how things were. This is pretty much my way of saying thanks. I just want to say thank you, James. Thank you for everything you do. You're the best. You helped me get through a lot of bad times in my life. All I do, I feel depressed, is watch any video, whatever it's your movies, AVGN, a review, or a documentary tour. You always help me forget my problems and help me get through a depression, and for that I want to say thanks for all your hard work. I just want you to know that you're a fucking hero, man. I'm sure you must get a ton of these emails, but I just wanted to let you know that you're a fucking dude who never fails to make me almost shit my pants and cry of laughter at the same time. Keep going strong, man. Good fucking effort. Healing laughter saves my life with AVGN. Hi, James. Not sure if you get many emails like this, but I wanted to thank you personally for bringing hours of really needed laughter to me and my fiancé. When you are in pain, laughter is healing and pain relieving. It has an immensely positive effect. I relate to a lot of what you're saying, laughing it up and loving the nostalgia. So many of the games you reviewed were ones I wasted a weekend rental on and was then doomed to play until the next weekend. Anyways, I wanted to let you know that even things that you do for fun and entertainment can ripple through the world and have a very positive effect on people's lives. In our case, this was absolutely true, and AVGN will be a treasured favorite show that often kept me sane and reminded me that life is not all that bad at all, as you can always laugh. I salute you, my friend, and I will definitely be raising a toast to you at our next Hero Quest Questathon. All the best and thank you. Greetings from Afghanistan. Hey James, I'm a soldier in the U.S. Army deployed to Afghanistan, and I just wanted to let you know that my buddies and I laugh our asses off watching your show. The internet is kind of shitty, so it takes a while to load, but it's always worth it. After a long day of details and or a mission, it's a nice release to sit back and watch your genius at work. Keep it up, man, and fuck the haters. You rock. From your blind, visually impaired fans, tribute to the AVGN. Dear James, my name is, I don't want to butcher the name, from Indonesia. Straight to the point, I am a blind, visually impaired gamer. I was low vision during childhood, but now I've lost my sight entirely, so I cannot see anymore, and of course, not able to play video games again. I just want to say thank you, as through the DVDs I purchased from you, I could rekindle my childhood memories. Your detailed review helps me understand everything without sight. Yes, I listen to your DVDs, not watch. Thank you very much. I'm not normally the kind of guy who takes the extra step and talks to someone I don't know, or send messages like this. I want to say thank you to you, especially now because I've been in a really bad place lately and have wound up quite depressed. Sorting through it is not easy nor quick, and that's just the nature of things, I suppose. Your videos, though, have made the past few days so much more light for me, though. I can't remember the last time I actually felt that happy. Now that's a good heading. Thanks to you, I'm a damn good cop. Hey nerd, I bet you don't get many fan letters like this. Here's the scenario. I went to the police academy not too long ago. I was able to keep up in my studies, and the physical stuff wasn't too bad, but I had a really hard time relaxing after classes. I stumbled on your site and started to watch AVGN videos and couldn't help but relax, laugh, and remember those shitty games of my youth. Soon, this became a custom. I would get out of class, grab a beer, and watch my favorite AVGN episodes. I'm more relaxed, care about what I'm doing, and have even caught myself calling a drunk a shit pickle. Thanks to you, nerd, I have balance and have becoming a great cop. Thank you from a war zone. Dear James, I am a submarine torpedo man's mate in the U.S. Navy. The reason for me writing you is to send a heartfelt thank you. I introduced your videos to the other guys in my command, and we have had many a night laughing and getting into conversations that start because of your videos. You have helped make an extremely stressful situation more tolerable, and we cannot thank you enough. We may be on the front lines, but I want you to know that you have helped out greatly with the war by making us take a break and laugh. We cannot thank you enough, sir, and I hope to one day meet you and buy you a beer. I know you may not get the time to read this, but in case you do, you are like a hero to me and many of my friends. We all watch your AVGN reviews over and over because they make us all laugh, and we love the comical values you put forth in them. I found myself having blood poisoning and ready to give up, but as I watched some of your videos again, seeing your humor and the many faces you make, I laughed so hard and felt in such good spirits I was able to overcome my sickness. So you, in my eyes, helped save my life. Thank you, James, for being a life-saving hero to me. I don't require a reply, as you yourself said you're very busy, so I just want you to know you have my many thanks for being a wonderful guy whose humor gave me a second chance at life. Truly an inspiration. Hi, James. I just wanted to say thanks for all those hours of entertainment. I remember being given a link to your stuff years ago. You were probably working on Season 2 at the time. I watched the videos while waiting for boring raids and WoW to get started. I then returned to university as a mature student and can honestly say that you were a big help in my graduating. I would be stressing out over essays, but so many times I would start up a few videos at Cinemassacre, it would provide both an escape and entertainment. I once showed a video to my girlfriend, and she thought it was stupid. We broke up shortly after. Sorry, man. I'm sure that wasn't the reason.